like whatever, I don't know.
Right. Okay.
So we'll hit one thing, and then I might have you summarize your experience in like one word.
Okay. Oh, the pressure.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, please.
Yes.
If you could just say and spell your name and your title and the company that you work for, just so we have it on.
Okay. Ready?
Whenever you're ready.
I'm Lisa Burns, and Lisaburns, and I'm with Advocate Healthcare. I'm the Director of Physician Relations and Wellness Outreach Services.
Okay, great. And you're here at this event. We've been having a great time. What's the one best thing that's happened to you these last couple of days?
I think the best thing that I've found with attending these events is the networking and the sharing of best practices. I really enjoy hearing how other sites are addressing some of the concerns and challenges that we have, some of the best practices, successes that they've shared, whether it's marketing with two physicians, working on intra-relationships with referring physicians, challenges and opportunities with employed physician groups, which is one of the things that we're addressing right now, some of the marketing opportunities and maybe best practices that we haven't addressed internally with Advocate. It's been very helpful.
When you think about marketing to your employed physicians, what's one thing you've heard here that you hadn't thought about on your own?
You know, I think that we have identified physician champions, but we possibly could go back and reevaluate some other individuals that might not be the typical champions, but have more of that relationship building, the more of the empathy that we just talked about with Carrie, that could help maybe move our medical group and referral base maybe more quickly than we are right now. Because if you look at paper and numbers, it may be very different when they're able to relate to the physician and encourage that communication. And I think that's one takeaway that I'm going to follow up on. So.
And how spectacular was the cocktail hour?
It was fabulous. The view was amazing. I took lots of pictures to send home to my husband.
That's great. That's great. Good. So I'm just going to have you say, like, one more time, the one thing that is the best thing about coming to AIM, just so we get like a shorter version of it. What's the one best thing about coming to AIM?
I think the networking with colleagues and the sharing of best practices.
And you know what you want to do is you want to repeat that question back in your answer.
Okay.
Okay, I'll say it. Okay. All right, I'll try that again. Okay.
So give it
All right.
one more time. What's the one best thing
Yeah.
about coming to AIM?
The best thing about coming to the AIM conference is not only the networking with my colleagues, but also the sharing of best practices that we can take it back and implement at our sites.
Great. Do you mind if I ask you to say a word about working with physicians' practice overall? Is that
No, that's fine.
okay? Because maybe we can use it for a different purpose.
Okay.
So I'll ask you the same question, but about your overall relationship with the physician's practice program. I'm actually not sure which bits of it you do.
Right,
But,
okay.
So talk about, when you think about physician's practice, what are some of the key things that it's helped you with?
Some of the key aspects of partnering with physician practice is not only with the magazine, but we've just embraced the digital side, and we've seen a lot of movement as we look at the evolution of marketing and engaging our physicians. And I think that is one aspect that we've added to our plate, not only with the print side, but the digital side that I'm really excited about, because we're seeing some engagement, and I'm looking forward to evolving that side of our media.
What digital aspect are you doing with us? Can't remember.
We added the banner and the Google. You might have to ask Lynn about that. Sorry. That's area. I mean, I know what we're doing, right, Lynn? Please edit that out. Sorry,
No,
but I know.
okay.
Well, I guess my point is that that's a new way of engaging our physicians, and I'm really excited about it because that's something we've just embraced. So,
Great.
Great.
is that okay?